Hello and welcome back to Puncher's Sports TV. Like and subscribe to the channel. This is the main event between these two top players, Emar and Julian White. The winner of this set will move on to the semi-finals. Two seeded players from the Barbados Road Tennis Open. Julian White, he's seeded number 5. Emar Edwards, he's seeded 10. Last week we saw Emar Edwards came up against Zari Clark. Zari Clark was defeated.
Officials in place.
21-19 and 21-9. Julian White came up against Seth Betts. He got 21-13 and 21-13. Welcome back to Puncher's Sports TV. Julian White and Emar Edwards are battling here at Ackett Hall one more to move on to the semi-finals in the Kilombo Community Road Tennis Tournament. The purse is $2,500 for the winner.
Love to.
This tournament will climax on the 1st of August, Emancipation Day. Love to.
1-2.
1-7-2. Julian White, he's won. Just got off the blocks. Both players are dressed in black.
First game, we start already. We start already.
To all.
Hi, Mr. Burkett, you have one of your work colleagues on the court, Julian White.
This is the second one for the night.
Okay.
Baracus.
He's a coach or he?
No, he works with me.
Can you call it, Mr. Burkett?
No, as I said before we had this community with Mr. Jackson is
3-2 service
work,
change.
so we would see if the work pays off. He's not complaining, no injuries
3 serving to 2.
that he know of, so I think he's going to come.
Yes, Julian White is a veteran. He looks, you have very youthful look, but believe it or not, Julian White is in his 50s. Been playing road tennis over 30 years
On a 3.
at a very competitive level. A very decorative road tennis player. Very decorative. Probably has the most tournaments of all the road tennis players in Barbados. I would say well over 50 tournaments in the bag. Not only that, he's a Banks tournament. And he came very late. He's from the new era. Not really from the Banks era already, but he
4
has
serving 3.
a Banks, which is a very coveted trophy to have under your belt. Emar Edwards is a junior, really, to Julian White. But Emar Edwards, he did well last year at the Barbados Road Tennis Open. Came up
4
against
serving to 3.
the number 1 player, Mark Venom Griffith. He almost sent some shockwaves through the road tennis fraternity.
5-3.
But the stubbornness of Mark Venom was able to push him back. But he's coming back this year. He's resetting. He's coming back. 6-3. Emar Edwards, a very calm, calculated player. A lecturer by profession. Into mathematics.
3-7 service change.
3-7.
You can see at this point, Emar is very steady. Whatever Mr. Jackson sends to him, he's returning somewhat with some ease.
I think one of the reasons why Emar is so steady, he's trying to conserve his energy. This is a smart thing to do. But you're playing top players,
3-8.
and you might have to play 3 games. And that's where the conditioning and fitness comes in at that 3rd game.
3-9.
3-9.
But you know, Jackson first game tend to be slow. I know they have anything to do with age, but we
3-9.
I don't think so. For years, Jackson always had that problem playing a good first game.
4-9.
So you can't really, if you look at the score, you would tend to rule them out. But you can't rule the world boss with scores like that. They said Jackson is a veteran. He might take a little while to warm. And he's not playing a slouch.
14.
But the thing is that, you know, one thing that might go against Jackson is that he haven't really met much competition through this tournament.
10-5.
Now he's getting competition. You understand? At a critical stage of the tournament. Yeah. This is the money round. He has to go into the
semi-finals.
Yeah, to get the money.
I think they may have to look at it different next year. Forms, I think, if we reach quarterfinals, there should be some sort of, you know.
I think the wrong of 16. Once you reach the wrong of 16, should be money, man. Money should be paid. Because we realized that there's a semi-professional football competition going on in Barbados, the Prime Minister's Cup. And the teams are getting money once they enter the competition. I think you're getting money. I think road tennis needs to get to the stage where once players maybe get into the 64, money should be paid. Whether it's $25, $50 or whatever, you got to get serious with the game. If you want more
people to compete,
Level 5.
more juniors. But what about road tennis is that the ladies side of the game
Level 7.
it's really needs some building up, Bert. That's your area.
Yes, we are working slowly but surely.
12-6.
We're in the process. Give us a
Not to
year.
discredit the other female players. There's only 4 really recognized female road tennis players in Barbados, and we know who they are.
Thirteen-6.
13-6. Emar Edwards is on fire.
He's playing
13-6.
He's playing what you call a Carl Hooper.
Yes.
That's taking the time, or even a launch roll. He's not.
All good.
This is what
7-13.
Emar is going to suffer. He cannot play and score. You know?
Service change. 7-13.
7-13.
Yeah, it's true too.
I would like to believe that this is going to be an anticlimax for Julian White.
I don't think Julian is going to play. He's putting in the work, put in a lot of work. He's much better. He didn't compete last year because of injury, but I'm telling you, he's putting in some work.
This is tennis. My goodness. This is one of the best or better rallies I saw for the evening, Bert.
13.
8-13.
And the still Mr. Jackson is from the Rubik's camp.
Yeah,
You play for you can't
I'm
remember.
shocked. I thought he was from the Belfie camp.
No, he represented.
How he got into the Rubik's camp?
But you remember that Rubik's won
14.
the British camp 2 years on the stretch. Can't remember that? We have the trophy, don't we have the trophy?
I think the trophy is in the Royal Tennis Academy.
I knew about we had it down there for 2 years consecutive.
Okay.
At Rubis.
Jackson is punching. Like the punching Marine. But Emar Edwards has neutralized that attack. You see Emar holding up on the ball.
8-15.
Emar, he has an injury. He seems to be grimacing in pain. Maybe Jackson doesn't have a coach tonight?
No,
In his corner?
no. I don't know how to, but you didn't ask me. It's normally got Chef Andy.
Oh,
Chef Andy working, you know, hotel business. He's a chef. So he's not available.
8-16.
8-16. Julian White is behind the 8 ball. He's 8. Emar Edwards is 16.
Out. 16-9, service
16
change.
serving to 9. Emar Edwards will serve now to Julian White.
I think Mr. Jackson is playing too much backhand. I think he needs to change.
To his forward arm.
Emar is anticipating the ball coming to his backhand. I'm not seeing a turn.
16-9.
I think one of the problems with a lot of these tennis players, they don't have a turn.
Okay. Maybe Jackson's playing to warm up. He's playing a lot of backhand to warm up.
17-9.
Jackson is feeling, screaming to top of his voice, but he's not being
17-9, Morgan.
noticed by.
He got 2 appeals left. He has 2 appeals left.
17-9.
He got 2 appeals left. What's wrong with that?
17-9.
79. A healthy lead here by Emar Edwards. He's 17, center court serve. Jackson returns it. Returns it again with his back arm. Returns it with his forward arm. The 2 players go into a back arm rally. Jackson switch and play his forward arm back into the back arm. Oh my goodness, this ball is barely going over the net. Emar Edwards is playing tennis like a
Ballerina. Plain and simple.
yes. I think is that maybe Jackson is playing draft, but Emar Edwards is playing chess.
You take the words out of my mouth.
Out. 19-9.
Jackson screams again,
Brings it again, ball out.
but the linesman
He's in position to make those
Yes.
calls.
are adamant or defiant in their calls. Cannot play on score. 19-9. Is Jackson, the word ball, is going to get a little tickle?
19-10.
Emar Edwards put the ball into the back of the net, so 19-10. I think
10-20,
I don't
service
think the
change.
crowd came here tonight to see this. They want to see a good competitive match.
The same as the Darren, the match is not competitive.
Well, the first set, you know, I mean, I think the guys, this is the main event. So all sets, 21-10. First match goes to Emar Edwards.
Emar was
We're into the second set. Emar Edwards, he won the first set, 21-10.
Love, serve, love.
Hello and welcome back to Puncher's Sports TV. Like and subscribe to the channel. Get all things road tennis. I am Terry Dottin, commentator,
One love.
and we have Winslow Perkin, not only a commentator but a national road tennis coach, here to give you his critical analysis of the players. A very
One all.
technical coach. 1-all.
We will see how Emar handles the downhill. In the sense that he's down the hill, I would call it. And Jackson, I believe Jackson is just floating the ball. Wow.
2 serving 1.
2 serving to 1. I would say Emar Edwards looked very confident tonight. When he was playing Zari Clark, he looked a little uneasy. Looked a bit uneasy.
2 serving 1.
Can Julian White redeem himself? He's down by 1 game.
Yeah, man.
Didn't get much points in the first set. He only got
As I
10.
say, his first game is not a very good first. So you will see now. I think what Jackson is doing, Jackson is going to assess the court.
My goodness.
3 serving 1.
My goodness. This is why he called Jackson the world boss. Despite he lost that point. My goodness. You're seeing vintage Julian White. The youngsters who are around, who never saw Jackson in full flight, you get to see him now. But Emar Edwards is looking raw. Oh, from the top draw. Vintage Jackson.
3 serving 2 service change. 2-3.
2-7-3. Early days yet, but these guys are rallying like their lives depend on it.
2 serving to 3.
Ball is being checked by the nice person. 2-7-3. And Jackson is concentrating heavily on the back arm of Emar Edwards. I wonder why. I don't see a crack in the
4
arm
serving 3.
of the back arm of Emar Edwards, but maybe Jackson is setting up some plays.
As you can see, Jackson is assessing the court. As I tell you,
3
he's
serving
going to
3.
lock up the back arm and then go to the forearm.
Yes, that's what he did. Exactly like you said, Mr. Burkett. Oh,
4 serving 3. All good.
I think what Emar needs to do is
4-7-3.
play the ball up the line to make Mr. Jackson step. So he's got to do something different because Jackson is waiting for the ball.
4-3.
you have a set on here between Julian White and Emar Edwards.
All at 4.
For all,
You here?
Emar is
4
attacking.
serve to 5.
I'm no coach Burkett, but what I'm saying is that maybe Jackson needs to switch up his game, go to the forward arm. He's playing too much back arm,
6-4 service change.
and so far he's not being able to penetrate back arm. Yeah, it's like a fortress. The back arm of Emar Edwards.
Seven 4.
Yes, Jackson is being tested tonight for the first time in this tournament, the Kilombo Community Road Tennis Tournament.
7-4.
7-4.
8-4.
See, of course, it's different now. Emar is serving to his forearm.
Yes, and that's very smart of him. Once your opponent is under pressure, you go to the forward arm. Jackson is behind the 8 ball.
8-5.
8-7-5.
That's a free hit.
You know, sometimes you have to give your opponent, you might give him that float ball, that high ball to see.
Well, you remember that who you're playing.
8 serving 5.
You the look out that. Me.
No. Speak for yourself, Mr. Burkett. Oh,
9-5. 9-5.
ball is called away. Good call by Patrick Cragwell. Seeing well tonight.
I hear telling the man got more blue left. Here's that track there.
9-5.
9-7-5.
Out. 5-10 service change. $6-10. 6 are served to 10.
6-7-10. Julian White, he's 6. He has the serve. Serving to the back arm. Repeatedly.
Yes, Daddy.
I'm very impressed with
6-12.
how Emar Edwards is playing tonight. I'm very impressed.
I tell you differently. I'm listening to you. I know your background. You're a St. George man.
I'm not going to come to that.
You're very sweet by the St. George people.
That was the furthest thing from my mind.
I realize that.
It's
All
right
of it.
in front of you, Burkett. You're seeing the tennis.
Yes, yes.
And right now, Emar Edwards is dominating
6.
the game. I know he's your work colleague, and you know, you have that neutral friendship, but the reality is that Emar Edwards
12-6.
is in fine nick tonight.
Segment, and I was going to say,
Now, being got professional skill.
Oh,
12-7.
the ultimate penalty right into the top of the net.
12 is served to 7.
Jackson, Julian White is edging back into the game. 12-7. A big point here for Julian White if he wins this point.
12-7.
Six serving to 12.
All look good to me.
Down there. Oh, you calling that way? No. You go out.
He has every selling drinks.
14-7.
14-7. Emar Edwards is in charge. 14-7 to 7.
14-7.
I'm gonna let your boy be. That dance back to that. I'm gonna let your boy be.
Forty-eight.
The problem I have with Jackson, he doesn't have any variation of a short ball in his hand. If you realize some of them balls, I would have tried dropping the ball behind the net
14 here.
because the man can move. He's just hitting the ball and not swinging the master.
But usually Jackson have a slow game. He's not introducing it tonight. I saw he played it with Seth. But he's not doing that tonight. Maybe he's under pressure. He's not thinking. 15 serving to 8.
Don't do that to him. Don't do that to him at all.
All good.
15 serving to 8. Very tense game.
All good.
Ball is good.
15-9. 15-9. All is good.
That ball there.
But if people go for the
10-15, service change.
But you know, despite Julian White is behind, he said put a good show.
10-16.
Sorry.
Emar,
Jackson, you like torture, no? We
Back
don't
hand,
want to
rock.
see my hand and come up
let the rock of Gibraltar. I am saying if there's Anton Daniel playing there, Anton would have turned that ball.
But wait, Jackson's continuing to play
11
back
16.
arm and he's not getting any success. Maybe he's just going through the motions. He's just
You've got to turn the ball, you lock off the backhand and make the turn.
yeah.
That's the purpose of locking off the man backhand, but you ain't beating me down there. They set him up, and when the ball comes, they put a slight turn and move the man from that position, the backhand position, because the man is not stepping to reset to the center court.
He played,
All right. 16.
As I say,
You got to play the forward arm.
he's got to play the forward arm. He has to use his experience. No.
But I think it's
12
a
16.
tad too late.
The game is open, done.
Yeah?
I see a little
12,
momentum
16.
being.
You see a little light at the end of the tunnel?
13 16.
Oh my goodness.
When you play ever so good, right?
Oh,
13 16.
from the top draw.
Service change.
Prentice Jackson.
Shot.
16
16 40.
14. Sixteen 14. Julian White is getting back into the game.
Out. 17 40.
17-14. Emar Edwards, he's 17.
Jackson wall, man.
Julian
All
White,
Jackson
bending.
gotta take the ball hard, you know.
He's 14.
That's all Jackson gonna do.
Hello. Remember, Antonio a lot of games ball them and he ball hard.
Yeah. That was that way down there now again, but Emar playing, see?
Excellent playing by
17 15.
the world boss.
That way down there again.
I'm wondering if it goes to third game, will Mr. Jackson be able to move?
17 15.
I think he should. He's a fit guy.
Puncher, I could get out of it.
18 15.
Francis Stevens under a lot of pressure.
Being requested. Ah,
18 15.
Don't shit in my hand, everything's good. You ain't here?
Yo, what about the tennis spectators that are really cool.
very
When you're good,
yeah, they're very animated.
when you're good, you're good. When you're bad, you're bad.
And Jackson is fighting down to the wire, down to the ground. Drag. Oh,
15 20. Service change.
youth against experience.
Youth and experience.
Yes, the youth are taking over. They're taking over this game, Burkett. This is a healthy sign, a good sign. Emar Edwards is like the rock of Gibraltar. 21-15. Emar Edwards goes on to the semifinals.